Well, good morning, students of Standard 9th. I welcome you back again for the third and final video of this week. We will be discussing diary writing this time. Now, diary writing can be done various ways, but in general, it is recording of a daily event or planning of a future event, right? So these two things, either say you are supposed to go to a picnic with school next Sunday, so you make an entry that today at our school a picnic was announced, I also submitted the requisite fees, and so on and so forth. You will begin with that. That's about what your future planning is. Or you write about how your day was spent on that particular day. You write a date and then you go on. Or you can mention the entire week's event on a particular day. So diary writing has various styles and forms. Generally for 9th, diary writing is to describe some event that happened during the day or some event that you have planned you will be doing in the near future. Mentioning about it, you mention what your plans are and what you intend to do, who you intend to take along with you, and so on and so forth. Right? So let's see the format first. Guidelines for diary writing. A diary entry has no fixed format or style of writing. However, a good diary entry does contain the following features. So first of all, it doesn't have a standard format, but CBSE has prescribed a format. The format that CBSE has prescribed is different from this. This is a general format. I will tell you the CBSE format as well. A good diary writing contains the place, the date, the day, and even the time of writing. So for example, the place Agra, the date followed by the day and the time when you are writing. This is the standard format and this is never cancelled. But you can simply write the place and date and day and continue starting writing the day. CBSE allows that also. But I would still suggest you try this 4: place, date, day and time. This is standard international format. Most of the good authors suggest this method. I have discussed both the methods in this video. I will be discussing that. Second, a diary doesn't need any formal heading. However, it is optional. If you want, you can give a suitable heading. Say you are planning to go on a picnic with your school friends and the school is conducting that. You can propose school picnic. It can be your title. It makes your diary writing different from the diary of other. Right, so you can give a suitable heading, or even if you don't give one heading, it doesn't matter much. Now the third, the style and tone is generally informal and personal. However, it depends on the subjects. Sometimes the tone can be philosophical and reflective. You can freely express your viewpoints and feelings. Right? Generally the language is informal, but at times when you say you are feeling pained or you are feeling philosophical about certain things that you have experienced in your life, you can write your deep feelings and emotions, and those are not casual writing, those are serious writing. So diary writing can be both. There is a famous diary named the Diary of Anne Frank, that is a chapter you will read in Standard 10th. You will see the way she wrote her diary. What were her emotions and feelings and how her tone changed from informal to philosophical while writing the diary. Right, she reflected on the impact of society on her. Now the next point, as the diary is writer's personal document, the diary entry doesn't need any signature. It is totally optional. Right, so you can put a signature, you cannot put a signature, but I would say you do put it, because why leave anything around? You can evolve your own suitable style depending on the topic of your writing. So you are writing about your feelings about your parents, how your parents treat them. Then it would be a very philosophical writing. You will talk about your habits and how they don't correlate with the habits of your parents, or which habits do correlate, how much you can open up with your parents. So it would be a very philosophical sort of writing, right? Not very factual writing. It's a opinion, feelings, point of view you will be placing it. So style might change. Or if you are discussing what happened today a school day, you can write about how you spent your day in the school. So you can write, I woke up at went there on the way I met this friend, so he gave me a lift on his bike. Together we reached the school. As we reached the school, we were scared because the gates were closed and assembly had begun. We somehow convinced the guard to open the smaller gate so that we could sneak in and go quietly stand in the queue, so on and so forth. So this is, may you make it interesting, you tell an incident, how you spent your day. So those are easy diary writing. And then if I give you, make a diary entry about your relationship with your parents, then it would become a philosophical writing. So we will not give you those serious sort of things, but it can be written like that. Now, some of the essential characteristics of a diary are, it should be written in chronological order. First things first, last thing last. You wake up first and you go to sleep at the end. Your diary should begin with when you woke up and when you went to sleep, or when do you plan to go to sleep. Right? The order should be chronicle, as it happened during the day. It's not that you mention afternoon early in the first part and morning in the second part. That would be wrong chronology. Now, the day, date, place and time of entry in the diary should be included. That's why I said, although you can leave out a few, you have to write the date and place. But if you preferably write day and place as time as well, it makes it look professional sort of a diary, a serious sort of diary writing. A suitable descriptive heading or some hints about the topic written about may be included. So you can give a heading so that the teacher understands what topic you are about to discuss. Many people write a heading on their diary, so that when they flip it, they read the heading and remember, oh, I have mentioned this over here. Okay, I discussed that day over here. The heading makes the pages identifiable. The main body of the diary should be written in a comprehensive manner, giving a precise yet complete description of an event, a place, or a person. It should express the writer's point of view and lay stress on feelings and emotion rather than the event itself. So basically, people write the diary to express their feelings about their experience, how was their experience about the day. The diary should be personalized and written in first person and maybe in the past tense. It should be in the first person and it could be in the past tense. The writing should be informative as it is a spontaneous piece of writing. A signature at the end of the day's diary entry can be given to authenticate and for future reference. Right? So signature should also be given, I prefer. Now let's conclude whatever we have discussed. What is diary writing? Diary writing is a personal way of writing something. The purpose of writing a diary is to record certain important events of the person who is writing the diary. Why do people write diaries for? People write diaries for expressing their point of view about a particular event or incidents, or expressing their own self, their inner feelings. Right? Now you see the format is over here. Day, date, time. You can add place on top of it. Then you start with Dear Diary. Then you can give a heading, title, the topic that you are going to discuss. Then you write the diary and then you can write your name, sign your name under it to authenticate that whatever is written by you. Right? So this is a standard format that you can easily follow to write a diary. You are very excited, as this is one example. You are very excited as you are going for a school picnic with your classmates. Write a diary entry about your plan for the picnic. So you see, you have given the format, my class picnic, we have also given a heading. And you see, note, I am feeling very excited, I am going on a picnic tomorrow with my classmates. Some of our teachers will also accompany us. We have been planning this trip, so on and so forth. Say, I plan to take food items like cake and chips, sandwiches. My friend are bringing some food and we will share and eat. So I am also carrying sports equipment. Receive all that you can plan during a picnic. And you can see your inner feelings, how excited you are feeling because you can't go to sleep because you are looking way forward to join your friends at the picnic. and your imagination, your feeling is the fun you are going to have. But now you end it because your mother doesn't want you to stay up so late, so you say good night, then you sign your name and end your diary. So this will be all for this week. See you again with 3 new videos for the next week. Till then, all of you take care and goodbye.